Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. From inside his own 15, looking for room. And the returner will be brought down. The Owls offense will start this game off. And not only is this guy the energy and the engine of the offense, there's a certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Reese. It just seems like when he's in the huddle, he's got 10 other sets of eyeballs looking at him and believing in him to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader in every sense of the word.
Going up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he's looking downfield. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Line is set on third down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Grab near the marker. It's Nicholson. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Owls are on the move. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Florida Atlantic trying to get it in from the red zone. He's going to pass on second down. He makes a grab. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Go straight ahead. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early this game offensively.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They march 78 yards down the field and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Tarheels offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team.
And that ball is picked off. He was dreaming of getting a few more on that return, but they'll take it in business at the 32.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. To the air on first down. Got his man. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to throw on second down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third down, going up top. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Holds and fires complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. And the Tar Heels are in the hurry-up. To the air. It's Tamatova. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner will be dragged down. First down for this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
And the Owls trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Now on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Never a good time for a turnover, but it always seems a little worse when you're about to knock on the door of the end zone.
No doubt about it. And it's this area of the field, Reese, where your execution really has to be great. Because down in the red zone, the windows to throw into it for a quarterback are smaller, and they close a lot quicker. So you really have to be on the same page as your wide receiver. And that time, the offense and the QB simply win.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Hand off from the shotgun. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Tamatova. Lets it fly. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. The Tar Heels send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Makes his connection. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Catch in the middle, it's Bueno. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Makes the grab. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Right back to it. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. All right, guys, so Florida Atlantic has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Finds a man in the middle. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They'll leave it with him. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They'll try to get the first through the air. And he's got it! Touchdown now! That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now their own team better respond.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play with the officials on the field. We're right, and the play will stand. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points, and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
Using his feet to buy time. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. 1st down here for the offense. They're going to ride this running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Movement here from the tight end. Handoff from the gun.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a three-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Looking to throw, it's Amatova. Throws for the tight end. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation. And you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. He's looking downfield to throw. Getting some heat. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a fourth down. The Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Got him downfield. Can anyone catch him? Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Back to pass, it's Amatova. He makes the connection. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. When you've already set your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Tar Heels will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Now on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. He's got him in the flat. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too. A completion, but not quite enough for the first down. Third down coming for this offense. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Bueno. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end.
Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Connor. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Looking for a man. It's Amatova. It's complete to the right. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. He wants to throw. Now adjusting. He's going to take off. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. He's looking to throw it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On third and long, he has to throw for it. A shot toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
And that is no good. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Annapolis and an intriguing military bowl. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different ears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Military Bowl.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Ball is loose. Oh, the offensive first. Absolute disaster by falling on that fumble. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The give out of the gun. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Works the middle of the field. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. And the short completion brings up 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Tamatova. Makes the grab down the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. They'll put the tight end in motion. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. The Tar Heels get it past the sticks. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. He's going to pass. Makes the catch. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Now on 2nd down. Working that left side now. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, fortunate to get it back. And the Tar Heels decide to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the returner is stopped. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He'll do it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. He's got it. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Nicholson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. The give from the gun.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Working the middle. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be The back goes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Touchdown, Owls! And the beatdown has ensued. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. They'll throw it on first down. A little release to the back. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Back to throw, it's Amatova.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
It'll be a draw. Can't get him to the ground. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. The Tar Heels will punt this one away. Fair catch called for and made. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Snatches it on the right. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Owls! And the pummeling has started.
Now, a lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball is thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he's going to try to return this one. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Here's the handoff. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Running it to the right. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. And guys, Florida Atlantic is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll pull it down. On the move at the 30. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. He's looking to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Right back to the well. Runs for the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That incompletion is an engraved invitation to the punt team. Makes a move. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Coming after it. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the middle. Oh, picked off. Got room on the return. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown Owls. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return.
You didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner will be knocked down. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got his man.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sideline.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Yeah, and this offense has struggled all day. And how about the protection up front? You got to protect your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. And his 2nd sack of the day. Nice. A lot more passing situations coming with this team down big.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And the Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. He gets it away from his own end zone. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. The give to the tailback. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Now they're going to throw it. He'll take a shot. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. And the route is on.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Trying to get rid of it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. 2nd down after that incompletion. Makes the grab on the left. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They're bringing heat. Fires to the middle. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. And now this offense will take the field again. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Breaks the tackle. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. They move the tight end all over. From the gun, running back on the move. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Still running at the 35. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And the punishment has been extended.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Ready to try the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet.